My name is Dana Berkey and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, I'm a young adult fiction author and today I am finally putting up my Christmas tree. That's right, it is the middle of December and I'm just now getting around to it. I blame the fact that I was gone like Thanksgiving weekend when I really wanted to put it up, and then once I got home I had a cheer comp, and so this has really been like the first chance I've had to even do it. And then as if that wasn't like deterring me enough from putting it up, I definitely have not been feeling well today, so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do like this whole vlog where I like get out my tree and put it up, and like I have like an old curtain that's used to be behind this one that was blue, and I realized like I never film with it, so I'm using it as like a tree skirt, and so I basically did all of that off camera because I just don't feel great and I didn't want to have to deal with being like on camera for all of that. So I was kind of just doing it around my house and setting up my Christmas tree while watching Zombieland, because nothing says Merry Christmas quite like Zombieland. Guys, I don't know. I just don't know. But I wanted to show you guys my Christmas tree because I came up with my idea for it a while ago and I'm really excited. So basically I had to look at it to guesstimate. I have a 3-foot tall white pre-lit Christmas tree, and last year I forgot I owned it. I'm not gonna lie. I have this like 1.5 foot tall like blue like sparkly kind of tree, and I was trying to like fit cheer bells on it and it didn't happen, and then I was like, oh wait, when Christmas was over 2 years ago, I bought myself a super cheap tree on sale so I could use it, and then I didn't. So yeah, we finally have it up. I'm very happy about that. Actually, I think I might have bought it 2 years ago and used it, or like 3 years ago and used it 2 years ago. Either way, didn't use it last year, using it this year, and I decided I wanted to put gym bows. So basically, I wanted to put all-star gyms bows. So bows from teams or gyms that I happen to own those bows. Now, I have an entire bow wall. I have over 150 bows, roughly, I'm guesstimating. And I give away a bunch at the end of every cheer season because I seem to just acquire bows, mostly because I buy them. I buy a lot of bows. But so I wanted to quickly show you guys all the different bows that are going to be going onto my tree, and then I wanted to show you guys the finished product. So obviously I don't own bows for every single gym. Some of the ones that I do own were either gifts or are items that I like purchased. I don't think any of these have been like prizes I won, but I know somebody was selling them on like Poshmark or something, and I bought some because they were a bunch of different teams or gyms and I wanted to like represent them. So obviously I still have a lot of room on my tree, and since I'm using the same tree next year, I will be working on getting more actual team and gym bows. I'm sure I have at least 1 or 2 that are like technically from teams, but I like it when it like says the gym and the team and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and go through all the bows, and then we will decorate the tree with them. Or I don't know if I'm gonna film that part, guys. I really don't know. I don't even know. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a look at all of my bows. So I literally just like had a box sitting next to my like YouTube space. It's actually what holds my like button making supplies, and I just filled it up with all my bows. So we're just gonna go through them. This is in no particular order at all, just kind of how they got tossed into the box. So up first, we have Straight Out of Fusion. This is a Utah Fusion bow. This was a bow exchange I did with Natalie, who's currently on Cali Aces, and she was on Cali Blackjacks last year. We traded at Summit, and I was really excited because I had never owned a Fusion bow, and so that was a really exciting one. Up next, this is a Maryland Twisters bow. This was one I purchased from someone off Poshmark, and I was like, I want a Twisters bow. I just have never had one. And it's also like this like orange sparkle, and I don't have a lot of orange bows, so I really like it for that as well. Up next, another one I ordered off of Poshmark, and it is SSX, and it says Back to Bite, and this one's especially good since they're back-to-back champions, and obviously I love sharks, so everything about this was perfection, and I knew I needed to own it, and I'm really excited to see this on the tree. Like the blue and the white here looks good, so on the tree it's gonna look even better. Up next, another one I ordered off Poshmark. Are you noticing the theme yet? It's a Stingray's bow, and I realized like I don't own a Stingray's shirt, and that's kind of a problem, so I'm glad I at least have the bow, and it's really bright in your face, and I love it. I just love it. Okay, next. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by how much I love these bows. Next is this Diamonds bow. This was actually sent to me as like I think we did a bow exchange. Welsh Cheer Girl and we did a bow exchange, and this was one of them. This was actually her team bow, and she's like, this way we can twin. She lives in like the UK, so that was a really special one to own for sure. Up next, this is one that's been a little damaged through, I think it was actually at Worlds and Summit, it got slightly damaged. So it's my steel tied bow, but it only says teal tied. So it's a little sad. It's a little sad. However, to kind of make up for it, I also own this amazing Island Elite bow. If you guys don't know, Island Elite steel tied when they won Summit 3 years ago. It was the most amazing, wonderful thing ever. That's actually how I became friends with the entire gym. And they actually attend a few comps in Portland, usually once a year. I don't think they're coming this year though. But so I just absolutely love them. And so when I saw someone post this on Instagram, I was like, I need that. I need that now. And I got to hang out with some of the parents too, for our former athletes and parents, when I was at NCA last year, and it was amazing. So gotta rep Hawaii and Island Elite and steel tied. So I definitely love those bows. All right, next is actually my most recent purchase, and that is my Natural Venom bow. It is super blinged out in your face, and I love it so much. I've wanted bows for like local teams for a while, and I just haven't had any. And Lake Fusion's pretty close. It's in Utah. But this is, I think, actually the only gym bow I have for a gym that's in Washington. So I was pretty pumped to buy it. Up next is a bow from Ohio, and that is Cheer Time Athletics, and it says Series Champion 2015. I wanted it though because it says Cheer Time Athletics. Cheer Time Athletics is a gym in Warren, Ohio, and it's also Dream Team All-Stars, and I got to hang out with them last year when I was in Ohio for a book signing. Oop, I just dropped the bow. But I absolutely love this gym. I got to attend some events with them, and they're amazing, and I miss them so much, and I really want to see them again. So I definitely knew that I needed to include this bow on my tree because I got to have at least a little bit of Ohio in there, right? Like, absolutely. Next is another bow I ordered off Poshmark. It seems to be like that's where most of my purchases came from, most of these bows. Like, I need to get more from other gyms. So I either need to go back to Poshmark, start buying them, or do some bow exchanges. But it is a Cheer Athletics bow, and I really loved it because even though it's not World Cup Shooting Stars, it had that same vibe, but then also like just cheetah print in general. And so I definitely loved it. And the colors, again, are just like not ones I have a lot of. Like, that's what really drew me to some of the different gym bows. A, because I like those gyms, but also because I don't have a lot like that. And the final one is also one I got from Natalie and from her mom Kim, and this is going to be the star on my tree because it has to be, and that's my Cali bow. And I'm so excited for this to be the top of my tree, just because, well, part of me is a little worried it will look a little weird because it's white on white, but we're going to do it anyway because Cali is the best. They're definitely my favorite all-star cheer gym, and I want to put them on the top. So I think what I'm actually going to do though, rather than try to film and decorate at the same time, I'm going to decorate and then I'm just going to show it to you guys. So ready? Here's my favorite, or my finish, not my favorite. Here's my finished tree in 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, my tree is all finished. I hope you guys enjoyed those shots. I figured I needed to end this kind of video. It's not really a vlog, but in front of my Christmas tree. I definitely love how it turned out. The bows fit really nicely. I could definitely fit more in the future though, so I will be working on getting more team bows. In fact, if you have a bow from your team or your gym and you would like to do a trade with me this season, please let me know. I always have bows that I am willing to trade and to kind of share the wealth of the sparkle and the glitter and all the fun of bows. But all in all, I hope you guys have liked this video. In fact, if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below which bow is your favorite and your thoughts on my tree in general. Finally, make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications on so you find out as soon as new videos are posted. I'm not promising I'll do any more Christmas videos this year just because, I don't know, I don't really do like Vlogmas. I don't really do a lot of super exciting Christmas stuff every year. So yeah, but I figured I would share my tree because like it is all, you know, bows and that fun stuff. But yeah, all around, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go chillax though, because like I said, I'm not really feeling great, but I got my tree up, so that's an accomplishment, and I'm really proud of myself for that, if nothing else. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.